Hello, this is teacher Is, also now chef Is, because as according to one of my students said, I'm like Barbie, I have a lot of jobs. But anyway, I'm making some bread for my dear student Gabriel, who's also sort of my niece. Get well soon, my dear. Anyway, let's start off with the recipe now. This is called the biggest percentage. It basically tells you how many percent of anything goes into a recipe. Okay, so I'm making a brioche bun. Now, according to this recipe, we have 100% of bread flour, and we would always say bread flour is 100%, or any flour, the biggest ingredient. So now we have 300 grams of flour over here. So it means everything in this recipe times 3. Okay, so I'm gonna just put this here. Now I'm using a mixer called the Thermomix, but it's better to use a regular mixer. But this one is really nice because it doesn't take a lot of space, and it's very good. You can do a lot of things with it. Spoons. Now I will add, what does it say? 3% of yeast. 3% of yeast. So 3% out of 100. Sorry, 3%. Let's say 3 grams times 3 is 9. But I'm going to put a little bit more because this yeast is a little bit dead. Which means I should take a bigger spoon. So 3 times 3 equals 9. There goes my yeast. So in this case I'm putting in 12. Let's just put a little bit more for luck. Now the danger of putting too much yeast in is that you will end up having a dough that is too hot and rises too much, because the yeast will really react. The yeast is basically germs that eat sugar. That's what yeast is. So we have 35% of milk. So that's 35 times 3. It's let's see, 105. So 105 mLs worth of milk. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use milk powder, because milk powder is cheaper. No, wait. There's an X brand of milk that is really nasty, and I'm going to use it. I am doing an internet video, and I'm going to cut this out. Orange book. La 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 la. Estás desorientado y no sabes qué trole.
You're supposed to practice like how to speak in the internet.
Dito lah.
Hey, your orange book one in the fridge.
Yeah, fridge. Salt 1.6%. Okay, baby. So now we put in salt. So it says here 1.6% worth of salt. So that means 1.6 times 3, we'll round it up to 1.5, times 3. 1.5 times 3 is, let's see, 3 4.5 and add another 3, 4.8. It's 4.8. It's not 4.8. Ish. So if your scale doesn't go exactly there, you just agak-agak lah. But at least we'll get you to the ballpark. So we've got salt, we've got yeast. Now we're gonna put in sugar. I like to use brown sugar. So again, sugar 10%, so easy enough. 30, I don't know if you can see, 30%. 10% equals 30 grams. Nice brown sugar for flavor, and also because brown sugar has a few impurities, so it's got its flavor. And chemically speaking, it's not as strong as white sugar. Chemically speaking. Now we are going to get, we've got milk, we've got eggs, 12.5% worth of eggs. Now 12.5% of eggs, or 12.5 grams, is roughly 103, and then added with another 6.25% of egg yolk, so it's 19 grams. So 19 grams worth of egg. Now what we have here is 1 gram is enough. So 1 egg is enough. Can't have too many. So 1 egg. Now we're gonna mix in the eggs together with the liquid. Why do we do that? Now this is what's called the wet dry method, or yeah, the wet dry method. So basically you put the dry ingredients, mix them together, wet ingredients and mix them together. So we have, and then the butter is the last step. And then we have 12.5% and 19. So let's see, 19 times 3, that's 60. So it's gonna be like 1 or 2 eggs ish. Yep, 1 egg. And then we'll just add on the liquid with the extra milk. So now, easy as that, we are going to I promised rye, didn't I? Yeah. Okay, what I can do is add in the rye flakes later. Then after that, rye or whole wheat. Rye or whole wheat. I'm not really confident about this whole wheat. Let me just smell it for a bit. Smell the whole wheat. It smells like a stable floor. Dali, if you ever want to muck out a stall, I have some. This is alright, I guess. So just put maybe a handful, and with whole wheat products, because there's a lot of it, you don't have to put a lot. And then some rye flakes. I know these are good because they last quite well. So a rye and wheat brioche. which has never been attempted before. Okay, so everything. Now I am going to start the machine, put it on mix. I need spare lighting. You see all the products mixing there. Now, once it's mixed a little bit, you can see all the colors uniform, all the same color. I'll put stuff in. Oh, there was almost an egg there. So now we are going to measure out the butter. According to this, we need 37% butter. Now the butter will provide a lot of the water as well, so make it very nice and moist. Alright? So after I plonk the butter in, make it nice and smooth, then we're gonna let it rise for a bit, cover it up with cling wrap, and then that's when we'll leave it for maybe half an hour. Then we'll start making it up and shaping it. Alright, so right now I wish to be here as really starting to smell nice and sweet. So what mixing does is that it helps the bread kind of get its own structure, because when you mix up gluten, which is the protein that's inside wheat, they start to stick together, and the more you mix up to a certain point, the more you mix, the stronger it will get. So if you mix flour a lot, like let's say with pancakes, and you mix and mix and mix until it becomes juicy, your pancakes will be really hard to chew. Same with cookies and everything. So just mix to how you need it, okay? I think it's done. Okay, so I think it's done. We're gonna take it out. Look at that. Alright, so that is a completed brioche dough. Now it's going to be rested for half an hour, 20 minutes to half an hour. And after that, we are going to put it in a sort of warm place, just to let it sit and rise for a bit. And after that, we're going to shape it. So after shaping it, we will do something called proofing. And when we proof, that's when the bread really starts getting nice and fat, hopefully. Because I don't know if my yeast is dead or not. There's always something to discover here. So, let's wait and see. Okay, welcome back. Right now, we've got the dough out, it's cool. Now it's left out so that it's slightly softer. And we're going to shape the dough now with wieners. Alright, let's take a look. Okay, so this is just to make sure that everything is nice and even. I'm going to measure out the dough, so probably do like 40 grams per dough. So right now we're doing stuff one-handed is so hard. So 45 grams. per dough. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna round very nicely. Now how we round dough is we're gonna make it like that, like this, and we are going to massage it. Now what we're doing is, see that? We're keeping some bits flat and some bits tight, so in the end we get this nice ball. Alright, not like doing Play-Doh at all. So we're gonna do maybe I think half a dozen, no, 2 dozen. We'll see. I think this is enough for 24. Alright, catch you later. Okay, here we go, shaping. Now see, made some. So basically this is gonna be like a hot dog spiral bun thing, and usually I just do it with 2 hands, but I gotta hold the camera, so I shall show you one. Actually, I'm just gonna hook this camera up special like. Just like that. Right, so we're gonna make like that much more of these. Proof. Now proofing is the process of making the bread rise, and right now that's what I'm doing with the special setting in the oven. Not all ovens have it, and it's basically gently putting steam and temperature into whatever it is that I'm proofing. Think of it as a sauna for bread. Now what that does is it lets the bread have a warm place to get big, and after that we will bake it. You can't bake it straight away because the yeast won't have time to react. Right. Now we wait for 1 hour. Baking bread is easy. Okay, it's been a while since I made these, but this is the finished proofed ones, so it's expanded slightly. The thing is, rye bread or rye flour does not make the structure of the bread strong. If I used a white dough, it would have been, but wouldn't be as healthy. So right now I'm gonna set the oven. I'm gonna set the oven to bake, because this is a multi-use oven. So, and it's always good to preheat your ovens, yeah? Preheat, and usually we set it to 170 degrees Celsius, and because there's butter and sugar in there, it doesn't actually need glazing. You can use glazing, and you do that by mixing milk or water with egg yolk, or just whole egg if you want. I'm going to press enter, then probably set it to 21 minutes of baking at 170 degrees. So that's gonna preheat, and after a while, just gonna pop it in. Done. Okay. Preheat over. Let's add it in real quick, like, so that we do not waste the heat. And start. Now look at that. So slowly it's gonna rise and rise and rise and rise. But again, it's not gonna rise that much because this is rye bread, which cuts the gluten. So if you're looking for a low gluten diet or gluten-free diet, this is the best way. Make your own bread using rye, or the best would be rye flour. But you can use buckwheat or whole grain. Just add in bran, and that would be the cheapest thing to do. Actually, rye is quite expensive. So in about 20 minutes, we'll see. Okay, so after 25 minutes of baking, this is what we get. Ta-da! Okay, look, so I cheated a little bit. Yes, I will call these dog poops, don't worry about it. Okay, so I cheated a little bit. I decided to use an egg wash, which is half milk and half egg, and it really gives the rye a shine. Whee! Monster wieners. Yes, I'm looking at you, Azim. Alright. So that is the end of the rye brioche and mini hot dog buns. I just finished practicing my dancing, so see you.